Hey YouTube! So yes, I took my hair, my little twist out, and now I have a braid out going, right? So of course that's pretty different because I had plenty of my classmates like, oh my gosh, I didn't recognize you. Yeah, you know how that goes. But yeah, so I've had my midterms, got one of my exams back today, made an A, so that's all good and dandy. So far, so good. Grad school is going fine. From what I can observe so far, I can say or I can conclude that
Basically, it's all about trying to get these connections. Like, at the end of the day, the work isn't that hard. Like, you just gotta be able to talk to people and getting good with your professors and get on research and internship teams so that you can use that to further your professional life.
and that's what I plan to do here at this grad school. But so I just wanted to tell you guys just a little tad bit about being this color at a school that's this color. So last night I was coming home from being out. I was actually hanging out with my brother, and I get off the subway. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's cold outside. It's been raining all day, so I'm just really trying to get home. So I'm on a brisk little walk home, and so this white girl, I see she's in front of me. She has on her heels, and she was already struggling to walk in said heels, but she turns around and sees me, a black woman, and she just takes off running across the street. I'm thinking to myself, wow, it's late. She really wants to catch that light so she can go home. So I think nothing of it. I'm still doing my brisk walk and I cross the street. And so I'm walking briskly, and she started walking back at her normal pace because, mind you, it's apparent that her feet hurt in these heels. So I make a right on the street that I live on. And then she just runs past me and runs up to this white guy who's walking on the street and then walks again. So I'm just like, what is with this running and stopping, and what is that? Like, what is that? I don't... Are you trying to get away from me? Am I the threat? Goodness, a black woman over here in this neighborhood? I'm the threat that you must escape from? So anyways, the white guy goes into his building, right? And then she's alone in the street, and I'm still briskly walking behind her. And so then she just speeds into my building. We live in the same building, yet she's hurrying to get away from me. So we wind up on the same elevator. By then she's feeling so embarrassed, and I'm thinking to myself, Victoria, you should be like,
oh, so you scared? You scared?
or be like, dang, you must be really late for bed, girl. Shame on you. I mean, what did she think I was gonna do to her? Like me? Or it's just, no, maybe it's somebody like me. She just didn't figure lived in her own building, went to her school. I don't know. I mean, it ain't too many of us here, so maybe she didn't observe me. I mean, I did change my hair. I don't know what the case may be. But the girl was obviously afraid. But as she got out the elevator, because she got off the elevator before me, she managed to say, good night. So that's one instance. Another one happened today. I was just aware of my SES and aware of my color today when I was in class. Today we were talking about police and just what it's like to be a cop and some of the things they have to face. And so we were talking about the services policemen provide. So people were saying like they come and help you if you have a car accident or this, that, and the other. I'm like, okay, let's say services police do when they work at schools. So I said, some police are assigned to schools. Mind you, I got this look in the classroom from the professor and a few other students like,
So, I'm guessing that you don't have police at your schools. Maybe that's just in my school. And
that's clearly what I said. I mumbled it to myself, but it was just a realization. Like, sorry, no, only you went to that school on the south side of Atlanta that had cops that actually worked at the school. That is an indication. It's a sad world. But I thought, maybe all high schools had cops, because we called them resource officers. You know, we had them at my school. So I guess that's just another way you just become aware of the differences we all have. So yeah, but those are just two instances. I mean, you have some good interactions, you have some interesting ones. I mean, I find some people are just intrigued and they're just like, hey, I want to get to know you, you know. And then there are other ones that are like very uncomfortable. They're not used to being around minorities, I would say, and they don't really know what to say. And it's like when you have people who are living in their bubble. And mind you, everybody has a bubble. Like, nobody knows everything about everybody's culture. So it's like, if they're living in a bubble and they're safe and content in this bubble, you can try to lightly, rub against the bubble and say, hey, here's another perspective, get to know. Because if you ever see bubbles, they can join together. But you don't want to pop somebody's bubble, because then you have burst their whole world. So that's why in class I wasn't trying to be
well actually
I remember one thing she said. She was like,
police are very hesitant to use their guns. They hate to have to use their guns.
And I'm sitting there thinking, somebody should have told that to the cop who shot Mike Brown, because he didn't seem hesitant at all. And then shoot to stun, that man obviously shot to kill. So it's just things like that are bothersome, But like I said, I'm not here to burst anyone's bubble. I'm here to move forward, get my education, do that whole thing, hopefully upgrade my life and move forward in life, I'm on a good path here. I'm going to wrap this video up. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. And, yeah. Bye.